SCBO has decided to do 30 days of conservation optimism starting today. I'm going to share everything we find on here because you're not in my conservation community and I want you to be. This is day 1 and it's about an endangered species that started to thrive after a wildfire. Nature is weird sometimes. The great glider population just boomed in New South Wales after the devastating 2019-2020 bushfires. Scientists feared that their numbers had really crashed, but surprise surveys found triple the gliders expected in the Blue Mountains. And hopefully you're asking why. That is what a true scientist would do, so you're already on the right track to join us. This article that just came out in August of 2024 explains the area was already ideal habitat. So the Blue Mountains had a healthy forest before the fires, which likely supported a strong but undetected glider population. We just didn't know they were there, as many of the areas were hard to survey until now. And not all areas burned equally. Some parts of the forest were less severely burned, creating little pockets where gliders could survive and thrive. And these new surveys went deeper than we ever really have before. Researchers were able to use thermal imaging drones and more targeted methods this time around. It really showed that there were more gliders than past surveys ever captured. And lastly, the article talks about possible post-fire regrowth benefits. So the regrowth of certain trees and underbush provided new food sources or easier movement between trees for these gliders. But not all species had the same outcome from these wildfires. These bushfires were among some of the worst in Australia's history, both in scale and impact. If you don't remember how bad they were, Black Summer bushfires, as they called it, burned over 24 million hectares, like 59 million acres. It killed an estimated 3 billion animals. It destroyed thousands of homes and ecosystems. It created massive air pollution, reaching New Zealand and even South America. It was not a positive situation. I know this is 30 days of conservation optimism. I don't want to steer from that. It is good to see at least the gliders are not struggling as much today. And I think I'll leave it there.